Alright, it's time for Team Battle Zyra, and surprisingly, it's my fifth one. I actually play her, what you want, quite a bit, at least in normal games. I've only played her once in ranked, which you do, and I actually enjoy playing her a lot. She used to be much stronger in Season 3 when Lizard procced her plants. So you pretty much have these like syphilis plants that stab people and then burn them. You do combine that with Leandries, and you become Leandries rivalize, and you become like Burn Zyra, and it would be hilarious too. Nonetheless, she still works, but her first couple clears are just balls awful. Until you get your Spectral Wraith, you just melt. You can't do much to the camps. Once you get it though, you melt like nothing. My runes and masteries are actually incomplete. The masteries were 2190, and my runes were attack speed red, armor yellow, magic. I mean, ability power blues and ability power quints. The thing is, I picked her literally at the last second. I was about to pick Jungle Fiora just because I saw Foxtrap's video, and I said, you know what, I should give her more of a try as well. And either way, here's a bottom lane gank, and man, it's just gonna go wrong. Flashing forward, we get CC'd. Lee Sin shows up, and we pretty much all get killed. Anyways, as I was saying, I was about to pick Jungle Fiora, and then I saw, look at my team. My team was Ahri, Singed, Lucian, and Morgana. The enemy, like, we couldn't see the enemy team. It was a blind pick. So I thought Fiora wouldn't make too much sense, even though this is a normal game, and I don't want to just be a complete burden. So I thought, you know what? Zyra can work here. We have like this kind of massive kite and annoying team. We're gonna CC people. We're gonna kite them. It's gonna be all sorts of fun and dandiness. So we are losing so far, but not by much. Bottom lane is getting wrecked, and they'll continue to get wrecked. Yeah, as you can see, they're just pretty much being camped. So my bottom lane is essentially dead. And the rest of my lane mates are kind of losing as well, so I'm going to have to interfere very soon. One of the biggest problems with Jungle Zyra is her movement speed. It's incredibly terrible. And you can't itemize for movement speed. I mean, itemize, rune for movement speed, or put your masteries for movement speed, because you're going to suffer in other areas. Because she's kind of flimsy without it. And look, the enemy Lee Sin tries to be all G and steal my red, and he's got no flash, he's got no ward, so he's pretty much going to be chased down to the death. I use my E just to trap him, and then Singe catches him and throws him out of my Q. But it doesn't matter, he's going to die anyways. Ribbon tries to pretty much kill me, but once again, she's got no chance against the Singed. Singe will flip her, he'll get killed, I'll get an assist, already gets nothing. So far so good. I'll be able to buy my Spectral Wraith very soon. Or actually right now. And now that I have it, shit gets ridiculously fun for me. I'll pretty much wipe out camps with just one rotation of spells. Hell, I don't even have to waste more seedlings. But the cooldown reduction on it's going to help so much. Cooldown reduction is by far the most important thing on Jungle Zyra. Though it's still one of the things you can't really itemize for in your runes and masteries, because if you don't have ability power, you're just not gonna kill the camps fast enough early on before they beat your ass. So it's kind of a bad thing about her. Like her pre-game and her early jungle phase is just so that bad. You need to get through it. But once you get Spectral Wraith or some cooldown reduction, you just start dominating the camps, and you'll heal yourself because those damn plants just tank for you, and the spirit of the Spectral Wraith ends up healing you. And to be very honest, she is a lot more capable than a lot of AP junglers simply for that fact. She wipes out camps ridiculously fast, she doesn't take a lot of damage, and she's really easy to itemize. Mostly because she can get by with just a support build. Though she's not a support jungler because she doesn't really have any artificial gold. Either way, here, the enemy Lee Sin is doing his red, and he realizes, holy crap, Zyra seeds here. Yeah, he's going to continue doing the red anyways because he knows he'd beat me on a 1v1. But unbeknownst to him, I have an Ahri helping me out. He fully engages against me, thinking that I was alone. But it ends up being, his folly, and he ends up dying for it. So hooray for Zyra. And Ahri, teamwork overpowered. So as far as Zyra goes, I do quite enjoy playing her. If there was another AP champion that, was a lot more fun than her, I would probably have to say Zac, but that's kind of unfair because he's actually useful as a jungler. Zyra, on the other hand, I only play her if I see an opportunity. Like, she's fun to play, but not fun enough at times to force her onto my teammates. Here, I just kind of actually felt it was one of those rare times I could justify her as a pick. Yeah, other champions like Gragas or how even, like Gragas and Zach as well would have made more sense, definitely. But this is a normal game and I didn't really give a crap. So, But even though I don't care too much about normals anymore, I don't slack off. You can see that if my opponents decide to go a little too try hard against us, I will fucking return the favor. Like there's well actually here watch this. We CC lock what's his face? I don't know, Assassin's Creed. He gets himself killed. Lee Sin comes over, he gets CC'd as well, and we kill him too. Like, yeah, good job, Lee Sin. Like, we have a lot of crowd control, we got a lot of AP power, that's really great for us. The enemy team would do well to build themselves Spirit Visage and somebody building themselves a Lock of the Iron Solari. Here Riven kills me, and I flash over, but I had to ignite, so I end up getting killed. They really, really need Locket of the Iron Solari. They would survive with that item. It's great versus my team. We're pretty much magic. Even like Lucian's like I think half magic. Anyways, as I was saying, wait, actually, what was I saying? I actually forgot. Oh yeah, try hard. My lopsided definition of try hard is somebody who, I guess, quote unquote, tries very hard to do things he doesn't really understand too much or force the situations. Like a good player doing, the usual stuff he does because, he's good at the game. That's one thing. It's like he's just going through the motions. But an inexperienced player trying to force situations or force things that he may not fully understand, that's kind of the try hard. It's just like you don't need to do all these fancy tricks or any of this stuff. You don't exactly know how you're doing, so you might as well have not done them at all. Though it is kind of unfair to call them the least incomplete tryhard, but you'll see one of the scenes that kind of made me to believe so. And right now we just kind of get wiped out and we got to regroup. Coming back from the base, well, actually from blue, they try to dive Ari, and I just throw my chill roots and whatever. Like that, Gragas gets very aggressive, gets CC locked, but we don't actually get any kills. We do quite a bit of damage, and we kind of showcase that we're going to stun the shit out of them in the future team battles. But, yeah, we got no kills on that part. The enemy team has less kills than us now at this point, though a lot of our kills are on the Singe, just doing Singe stuff. He's tower diving right now, and, just take out the goddamn tower, so we're able to fight. Look, Riven jumps right in, gets CC locked, and pretty much bomb blasted. And that's actually what's going to keep happening in the game. The enemy team, once they saw them, like, holy crap, our team counters them perfectly. They're a full-on, they have pure engaged champions, full-on engaged champions. But none of them are tanks or initiators. So it's like they're all going to try to do some fancy tricks, and they're all going to get, and whoever goes in first is going to get CC locked and killed, and the rest of them are going to get deterred, held down long enough for them to be CC'd and killed by themselves too. So it's like their team comp is just not suited to with dealing with ours. Even if they kill me or Ari, the rest of my team will clean them up, and if they kill Lucian or Morgana, the rest of us are just going to pin them down and bug them to hell and then kill them. So it's one of those sad things in on a blind queue in which your team comp just gets completely countered. Like, look here. The guy tried to do in sec, he jumps in, gets CC locked, killed, and he puts a flash, tries to do it, and then we just had enough time to just move out of the way and make it pointless. But that's what I mean by try hard, though. It's like, even if he had done the insec play, it wouldn't have done jack shit. In fact, it would have probably been really detrimental for his team. That's what I mean by try hard. A good example of being a tryhard too would be the Twitch player. The Twitch players who have Ignite and who have Exhaust, and they're bottom laners. They're going to be in the dual lane. However, they go in mid lane with Stealth at the very beginning to try to cheese kill it, and then they die. It's like they don't do it appropriately. They waste too much time or whatever. That's what I mean by tryhard. They don't exactly understand it, what the hell they're doing, or fully how to take advantage of it. So they force the situation, and it ends up biting them in the ass. That's what I think about tryhard is. But someone just playing hard or trying, doing their best, like I don't know, these players who do fancy tricks they understand, or go up and gank somebody or whatever. That's not a try hard. And in the high levels, it's kind of stupid that people use this as an insult. Like, oh my god, you're try harding so hard. Why? Because I ganked your sorry ass. 'Cause you keep pushing to the tower. Like I've been playing a lot of ranked, and people actually said, one guy actually said, "Stop tryharding. I need to beat this guy to teach him a lesson for playing Jace." I'm not even fucking kidding. A guy actually said, "I'm playing. I need you to stop ganking me because I want to teach this Jace player a lesson for picking Jace." It is incredible. Like the reasoning for that. I say, "Stop ganking for him. He's a scrub." I'm like, that kind of just gives me more reason to gank for him. If he's not that good, I need to make sure he doesn't feed your sorry ass. But whatever. I know it's kind of diverting from what this game is. But honestly, they're kind of getting wrecked at this point. Like, Lee Sin's going to try to run away as best as possible, and he's just dropping wards and everything, but he just couldn't use his W. He claims it was lag, but I don't really trust anybody blaming anything on lag. Riven comes in, engages on my teammate. She gets killed. Talon goes right after me, but I have much more health than him, so I just kind of stand my ground and beat him to death. The other two just got we're able to scamper off with a little bit of health. Sorry for that. Sort of belching. And once again, Singe is just doing Singe stuff. At this point, it's kind of not necessary, but he is farmed his health, so we can't really blame him for anything. We're about a 10,000 gold lead. Morgana engages, doesn't come too much. At least in pretty much is able to scamper off using W wards and using his Q to use through minions. Then I just kind of go from behind, just start blasting at the enemy. They get close, CC, nothing much comes of it. Though my teammates start bringing up the minion line. Real, a Zyra with blue, I have full cooldown reduction, I have burning powers, and I have grievous wounds. The enemy team is just not going to get to do jack shit to me. It's not gonna get to do jack shit to me. Like look at this tower. If they try to engage, like hell, they get too close. I throw in my vines. They get CC'd, and then my vines will be off cooldown again. It's just they can't do anything at this point. My team just straight out countered them, and it was just by pure random chance. I saw the Zyra pick being better than the Fiora pick, so I made it. If you guys are looking forward to a Feral Flare Fiora, well, unfortunately, I had to let you down here. Look, Riven goes in, she gets CC locked and bursts down, just like I told you would happen. If the entire enemy team did that as well, then they get hit by the Morgana's ultimate, they get hit by my Zyra ultimate, and then they'd all get CC locked and then just destroyed real quickly. All they have is damage, and they went just pure damage. Not one of them went a tank, aside from against Gragas. But they really needed to lock out of the Iron Solar. They really needed Lee Sin to be a secondary tank, but they didn't, and then they just got pretty much wasted. I know it's a normal game, so the enemy team probably doesn't really care that much, but it's just kind of telling, it's pointing out the strategy at play here, or the failure of said strategy that they went. So, hooray for Zyra. It's kind of fun seeing him dominating as her. Though unless you buy, like, Athena's Holy Grail and sort of border on full cooldown reduction or end up wasting gold and cooldown reduction, you're gonna always be out of mana. Like, if I wasn't just hogging the blue, I'd be fucking thirsty for mana the entire game. Like, here, Lee Sin gets killed. Sin just too powerful to kill. We toss all her CC down. It's just like, look crap, like, there's jack shit they can do. Of course, Riven gets to live because of her Hex Drinker. Gragas CC locks me and almost kills me, and eventually he will kill me here. I'm doing my best. I should have probably used my Zonya's Hourglass a lot sooner, but man, I'd pay the price for it. Ari actually, I think she gets to kill the Gragas. Yeah, she kills the Gragas, sort of kites the enemy team, and then Lucian comes in and cleans up. Teleport comes in from the Singe, and he pretty much starts, once again, just trolling the towers. Of course, with my death and the death of others, it just kind of means that these three are going to get to finish the game. Lisa comes in, kicks Ari in the fucking face, teach her where place is, and with that, we pretty much win. It was a fun game, to be honest. It started off really poorly, but our team comp was just designed to destroy team comps like theirs. So hooray for Zyra, and hooray for, pure luck and blind Q.